Good evening. My morning video real quick here, guys. Some problems I got going on here. I have been looking for uh, us doing a corrective wave yesterday. Wave two, a big wave one down, wave two up, setting up for a wave three down. That was one of the theories that I had going on. Some other people, they got different counts than I do. Uh, but that was the theory that I had going on. The only problem that I have with that count at this point, if you look over here in my cumulative ticks and my market internals, okay, uh, so the problem I have in a wave five, you should have divergence, and a lot of people are calling for that we have completed a wave five, setting up for another wave. And if that were the case, then why do we have such relative strength from yesterday? It so the internals were really strong. They should have been diverging. Basically the internals from yesterday should have been worse than the internals from the day before. In all actuality, so instead we're getting the strongest returnals of the week on that final move yesterday. And I was like, something there just doesn't add up in my mind. So it's got me a little perplexed here, what to think here on these markets. So just be very mindful of that. Basically, early on today, SPY has right here at the European Open, we are trying to push below support. I have two, if I go and expand this out here real quick, maximize this out for you guys. So I had the Thursday put wall and the Tuesday. This is behind us now. So I drew these out Sunday where the put walls, call walls were, and I just leave them on for the week. Uh, and where the heavy open interest was. So we have a really heavy open interest that they managed to come up and make that worthless in yesterday's close. So we came up, made that all that put open interest worthless, and that was probably why they were pushing it up there. And so basically, the Wall Street got paid by pushing prices up like that and destroying that put open interest yesterday afternoon. So it was this is kind of it's amazing how this works, how they push prices to cause the maximum amount of pain for the option buyers. Okay, so and that's exactly what they did yesterday. They pushed us up. Now today we're trying to break. Early on the European Open, they were trying to break down back below that. Now we're going into tomorrow, and we don't have uh, uh, huge uh, a huge put wall. It's just relatively small here, so it's not really a big driving force to take prices higher here on SPY. So just be mindful of that. We could be very well coming back down here to the monthly put wall. See, it is the monthly. You got several weeks, so it's not a big deal on the monthly here. Okay, and so Wednesday the put wall is way down here, and it's got a lot more open interest on the Wednesday put wall down here. So the uh, so be very mindful here, uh, as far as the oh, that's IWM, and then on the call side, there wasn't anything that really showed up. That's why I don't even have it drawn out for Wednesday's expiration. Okay, there wasn't a lot going on there. There's something up here. Uh, so my main takeaway is, we have here on European Open tried to push below critical support already here. This could be an overhead for today, and we have not even gotten back to the January close yet here. Or well, I guess we did. We did get to the January close, and it rejected here on the SPY. So it's just some of the things I'm thinking about here on the SPY. Okay, let me bring my other one up here. The Qs. Might have to zoom in here. Okay. Similar situation. Look at this. I got this on a 1 minute. Very strong. Uh, Same way with the Qs. Actually, the cumulative volume uh, turned 9:45 this morning. It actually turned bullish. So we had bullish cumulative volume, bullish cumulative ticks. Really strong pattern going into today's session, or into yesterday's session. Okay, sorry. Trying to get this pop up. I got my little face on here. It's causing problems here. Might have to do this here. It's giving me problems trying to expand this out here. Give me a second here. There it is. There we go. So here we go. Didn't actually expect the camera to come on. It hasn't been working for a long time. Okay. So basically what I got going on here, the issue I've got with the 5 wave count, I've got this drawn out this way as a possible A, B, C for the bear case. But the issue I've got is how strong the internals were on yesterday, this big move up yesterday. It doesn't, the wave 5 should have been diverging from the wave 3, and we did, we came up on the wave 3 on very bad internals, and then we did the wave 5. So it doesn't, the counts just do not seem to match up right to me. So if anything, this whole thing might be a wave 1, wave 2, and a potential wave 3. But see, that the wave 3 didn't go far enough. Uh, and it's quite a deep pullback. So just be very mindful of that. We are trying to hold support even after having horrible earnings. So be mindful of that. Uh, so basically, Google. Uh, Google got spanked after hours on their earnings. This is a clear head and shoulders pattern now on Google. A&D got hit. Uh, Snap is actually rallying off the earnings. Of course, my cat decided to wake up, and then CMG got hurt. Those were the 4 main ones that hit last night. And so it wasn't a very good reaction to the earnings, and we do have economic data at 8:30 in the morning. It's the most important economic data of the week. Uh, so we'll see what happens here on that. Okay. Trying to entertain my cat, getting a little bit quiet there. Final thing I'm going to talk about here is, similar thing. Very strong internals yesterday after really a bad JOLTS report. It was a weak JOLTS reports, and the Russell rallied off the weaker data. Okay, I might have to do the same thing on this one because my little face is in the way. My cat might be in front of my camera here in a minute because he is having a fit. So you're supposed to play with me, not do videos. 1 second here, maximize. There we go. I never thought I'd be a cat person. Had a stray, and the wild animals ended up killing all the kittens but one and the mother. And so, yeah, he's the baby of the family now. Okay, so basically, the Russell, what I got going on here, I did want to point out here, we had some massive puts and calls right at the 226 mark, 220 or 227 mark, going into tomorrow's expiration. So what they managed to do was take us right into that 227. So that suggests to me that somebody put some pretty big straddles on for the uh, two. We had the jolts and then tomorrow's uh, inflation data at 8:30, and both of those are really big events for the Russell. And what did they do? The market makers managed to push price to where it'd be max pain for anybody who had put on straddles going into those events. So be very mindful of that. That's exactly what I said. It's another place where the market makers seemed where this cat's just fired up, where they went and destroyed the option buyers. Okay, so that's what it looks like is happening to me. They are doing everything in their power to destroy the option buyers in this current market. So that pretty much sums up what I want to talk about here. I better get off here before the cat does something stupid. So I will talk to you later. Thanks.